of sad old degenerate communists.
Ride your bike, you fan! You fucked around and you found out!
We had a conversation with this guy who's in a pig costume. He just assaulted and pushed me into the street.
So, welcome back to Far Right Watch. Now, there's a lot of stuff out there that we could spend our time, this time, ridiculing, isn't there? There's the next generation of mediums of tedium.
So I'm here on the march, spoken to a lot of concerned parents and children who are fearing for their safety.
Oh. No. Can we watch something else?
Of course, that's Birmingham City Council there, who we know hate seeing the Union Jack and St George's Cross being flown across their city. But when it comes,
shut up. Can we just somebody else that we haven't seen before? Life begins at conception. Change my mind. Wait. How old is this kid? He's railing against abortion. Has he ever even fucked anyone? Life begins at conception. Change my mind. The one girlfriend he used to have just instantly fucking blocks him. She's like, change your mind. Wish I could fucking change your brain, your personality, all of it. I mean, Christ. Virgins complaining about what happens after other people actually have sex. That is... that's like me complaining about what happens when other people actually have sex. Then there's the grown men who have regressed to wearing night outfits with chain link vests and bizarrely tweet bragging about that. The chains are cold in the morning, but we out here. Great. And while you were out protecting a lamppost that no one was attacking, your children were at home developing an absent father wound. Smart move. Like, I like to imagine a therapist talking to their kids in 20 years' time in therapy. And the kid is all, like, grown up by that point. The kid's like, yeah, I just never felt like I was enough. I always feel worthless. Right, and why do you think that is? When did that start? Well, my father used to put on a knight's costume and protect poorly painted roundabouts and lampposts 4 nights a week. Right. You know, instead of being at home looking after me or reading to me. Even that was too much. I see. And how did that affect you? Well, because of the paternal absence, I sought approval from strong male figure and archetypes and wanked over Andrew Tate and Tommy Robinson. I see. And so, weirdly, now, I actually think finally he's sort of proud of me. There was the Daily Express journalist who had a cheeky little hurty words joke with a bot. All right, well, this should be good. I love it when the right try comedy. It's like watching a dog trying to play chess. UEFA must ban all Israeli teams. We cannot have normalization of genocide. Oh, I cannot wait until my taxes no longer fund Zara's salary. I cannot wait until my taxes fund deporting Zara's. Yeah, even better. And this is a senior political correspondent in a national newspaper.
Even better.
I mean, truth be told, I don't know why anybody was surprised by this. It is precisely the sort of rhetoric and policy that we see daily in the mainstream now. Perhaps the only shocking thing about it was Christian Cowgie actually apologising. I wish to apologise for my inappropriate response to a message on X. It was wrong of me to do so, and I am sorry. I am now taking a break from social media to prioritise my mental health. Oh, yeah. The old, I said something abusive. I was held to account for it. Now everybody leave me alone, or it's you being mean to me now. Flip reversal. I like it. It's one of my faves. Very clever stuff. And maybe you're thinking that's just me being a bit bit petty, a bit bitter and impatient with all of this shit. But no, just ask 2020 Christian Calgie, who said, general reminder to people with power, don't use your mental health as an excuse for abusing people. It's pretty damn insulting. Clearly, 2025 Christian, like so many 2025 Christians, is a little bit more 1525 Christian now when it comes to matters like this. Which begs the question, you know, does that mean we can do it too? Now then, you know, if it's not an excuse or insulting to him anymore, then fuck it. I hope Christian Calgie's next train derails and his children also end up with an absent father wound. This is too far. Hey, delete this or I'm unfollowing. What the fuck, bro? I would like to apologise for my earlier post. That's better. Yeah, you've done the right thing, Ed. I am not actually apologising. I said I would just like to be able to apologise at some point. I would like that. Anyway, taking a break from X now to prioritise my mental health. Well, I have a headache. All of this is giving me a headache. Laters, I'm not really sure why Christian Calgie is apologising. Anyway, mass deportations are literally the policy now of the political right these days, from Donald Trump to Rupert Lowe to Kemi Badenoch to Robert Jenrick up to and including Nigel Farage. Are all of them wrong, Christian? Are you? Were you wrong when you said it, or now when you're saying this stuff? But don't answer immediately. You might want to consider first whether clapping back in the heat of the moment might later require an insincere apology on your part with which to restore your credibility. Elsewhere in the land of the far right, though.
You said it well. No King's Day. We already did that on July 4th of 1776.
This weekend was the No Kings March, or marches, plural, in the United States. And unlike Christian Calgie's newspaper circulation, the numbers were impressive. Swathes of protesters showed up to cities across the country, from Chicago to Los Angeles to Baltimore, right up to lawless Washington, D.C. Yeah, with 2,500 separate events, apparently, with appearances by Bernie Sanders, AOC, Gavin Newsom, all with one unifying request for a return to political civility by asking Donald Trump to fuck off. And more people at the DC one than both of his inaugurations and military parade combined. So, I'm sure he took that well. No, he shared a weird AI video of him dumping shit on all of the protesters. Oh, okay. I mean, it must be tough. Must be quite hard, you know, having millions of people protesting you personally. Like, imagine more people showing up to party at an event that was telling you to do one than attended your actual birthday party. And their day's like a carnival. It's a celebration. They're having a great time. They're all meeting each other like, do you hate him? I do as well. What about, we all hate him. You know, it reminds me of one time when I arrived at the pub late, like later than all of my group. And I couldn't see anybody, and I walked up to the bar and I looked around. I didn't recognise anyone that I knew in there to sit with or anything. And so I ordered a pint, and then this back room like door just sort of like swung open. And my mate comes stumbling out like with two empty big jug fucking thing, and they're all singing sea shanties in there, and he's like singing along as he bundles out of this back room. He's like, oh wait is a prick, oh wait is a prick, he's got webbed balls and the ugliest dick. And I'm like, who the And he walks sort of backwards up to the bar to go and order it, and like I just like tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, hi, I didn't know I didn't know where you all were. And he's like, oh, hey, there's a bread. Hi there. Yeah, we're just yeah, we were just singing a little song back there. And I was like, yeah, it was actually quite catchy. Which is to say that perhaps with fewer sea shanties, that must be what this is like. So literally millions of people from coast to coast, city to city, all came together to tell him to piss off. And it appears that they all had a jolly good time doing it. And yeah, it looks like, looks like they're having a whale of a time, doesn't it? Kind of gets you thinking, doesn't it? Like, you better get your sesh planned now, because his funeral is going to be lit. It's going to be rad. Okay. I would like to apologise, and I'm taking a break for my mental health, yada yada.
Your dad's
Balls.
Now, lots of people, me included, feared the marches stood a high risk of descending into violence, and that Trump would use said political violence as a means of invoking the Insurrection Act, because then that would give him the pretext that everybody thinks that he wants to declare an emergency and potentially cancel the midterms. But thankfully, none of the feared violence erupted, though admittedly there were a few pockets. Oh no, really? Like this ugly flare-up of political violence in Oklahoma. Oh god, no. What happened?
Hey everybody, it's good to be out here at the No Kings protest. We just had some great conversations with some people. We had a conversation with this guy who's in a pig costume. He just assaulted and pushed me into the street, so the Tulsa Police Department are actually on their way.
Oh. No?
He just assaulted and pushed me into the street.
I mean, I tell you what. In a country with fucked public healthcare, I dread to think what the future holds for this young man now. Now that he's been so viciously attacked by, Peppa Pig? Is it? Or perhaps these pathetic pussy-grabbing patriots in Portland.
You know what my name is? What do you do? Yo, I protect myself is what I do. You guys are vile human beings. Vile human beings.
Vile, did he say? Vile human beings.
You guys are vile human beings.
Ain't get paid, motherfucker. Woo-hoo! And we getting paid.
We're getting paid, motherfucker.
And we getting paid.
Are they getting paid for this? Are they? Who's paying them? I mean, if you could make money doing that's your job. Yeah, cool job.
Cry more liberal tears. I love it.
And this is how the MAGA right were responding to all of this. Was it? This is like they're rocking up to the No Kings protest with a Jesus flag. You say no kings, but Jesus was a king. And spreading his message of love by calling people vile and telling them it's good when they cry. Cool.
Hey, this is not my Athens.
No kings.
Or finally, Denver.
God bless Trump. God bless Trump.
Yeah! American Taliban in the house.
God bless Trump. Trump. God bless Trump.
Allah bless Saddam. Allah bless Gaddafi.
God bless Trump.
Like it's the same, isn't it? Like it always feels the same to me when I see people chant that sort of stuff. Allah bless Osama. Frankly, it's weird that these guys always hate Islamist fundamentalists so much. Like if the latter drank alcohol, they should go and grab a beer together. You know, conservative ultras, ideology, authoritarians. They hate women. You hate democracy. You hate your democracy and you hate and oppress women. We do too, don't we, Hank? Are they drunk on theology and they oppress their women? Oh my gosh. Why were we fighting? God, we have so much in common. The Islamist fundamentalist guy's like, sorry about the whole plane in buildings thing. You know? I'm not saying that, you know, violent misogyny and oppression of women is funny or even okay. I'm just saying, you know, if you wanted to solve terrorism and you needed to find common ground, you gotta start somewhere. Female viewers immediately like, oh, for God's sake,
Yeah, fuck you! Ride your bike, you fucking fag!
Oh, wow.
Go get a job! Yeah! Go get a loser! Fucking loser! You fucked around and you found out! Fuck off, pussy! Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! You, dude!
Well, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the right can do comedy. Anyway, if you were wondering how the right-wing media, cable news, corporate media, all of that reported on all of this, then we're going to take a... Well, actually, let me just predict. Let me just take a wild guess here. Everyone on the marches hates America. They're communists. They're Antifa. They're trans. They're trans-tifa.
Leaders are going to join for a big party out on the National Mall. They're going to descend on our Capitol for their much-anticipated so-called No Kings Rally. We refer to it by its more accurate description, the Hate America Rally.
Drink!
You're going to bring together the Marxists, the Socialists, the Antifa advocates, the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing of the far left.
Thousands of Americans expected to take to the streets. Organizers include the Democratic Socialists of America, George Soros.
This is funded in part by George Soros. George
Soros.
Here is a nursing home, an assisted living center, emptying out its old farts. They're emptying out the nursing homes of sad old degenerate communists for their No Kings protests.
Okay, I mean, clearly a lot of this, the way that the right-wing media react and respond to this kind of movement, the breadth of these protests and all of that, begs a lot of questions. Most notably, do any of these people understand what a communist actually is?
Of sad old degenerate communists.
Do they? I don't think they know what it means. I don't think they understand what any of these words mean.
The Marxists, the Socialists,
Of
the
sad
Antifa
old
advocates,
degenerate
the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing.
Most of the demonstrations at the first No Kings rally in June were peaceful, but a handful did erupt into violence, leading to several arrests. Charlie, Rachel, and Griff.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you, Maddie.
They were mostly peaceful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. It's just like so dismissive immediately, isn't it? Yeah, right.
They were mostly peaceful.
Yeah, right.
I mean, just quickly, right? Can we just, for a second, let's just remind ourselves of what a left-leaning protest movement across 2,000 events and millions of people looks like. Let's just quickly, like this is what it looks like, okay? And then let's just remind ourselves, like, what does a MAGA protest look like? This one's Dems. This is the left. This is MAGA. Stop the steal! Stop the steal! This is the left. This is you. Like, honestly, it is like comparing a picnic with a prison riot. And this is what I mean when I say, you know, these people live in opposite world. Millions of people protesting with little to no violence? Yeah, right.
They were mostly peaceful.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe you're obsessed with pedophiles and drag queens and child abuse, but then simultaneously you're looking the other way when it comes to Epstein and Donald Trump's implication and why they won't release those files. Political violence is a problem that only ever happens by the radical left. But then we cut to dancing pigs and inflatable animals having a good time. And then when you show them this footage, they're like, why are they so full of hate? I'm like, they're not. They're really not. Like, how can you look at inflatable animals and dancing and carnivals and singing and stuff and be like, that's hate? Like, if that's hate for you, you lot are gonna flip out when you see Blippi. Hey guys, it's Blippi! It's important to be nice to one another, and it's also important that we learn to share. The Republican Party are like, communist! He's a communist! Burn him! Ah! Anyway, that's it for this one. I've got to bounce. I've got to run. But don't worry, I will be back next week, fighting the good fight, often at personal cost. Regardless of the pushback and the pain that I feel, I will still be serving up the snark for all of you. Or, as a wise philosopher once wrote, the chains are cold in the morning. But we out here. See you later.